Hello, and welcome to the Future of Film Showcase 2020. My name is Eric Bizzarri, and I'm the co-founder and artistic director. Because this is an online event, we understand that the land acknowledgement may differ for some of our viewers watching from various parts of Canada. However, we'd like to acknowledge the land on which the operations of FOFS is based. We recognize that many Indigenous nations have long-standing relationships with the territories upon which the Future Film Showcase operates. We acknowledge our presence on the traditional territory of many Indigenous nations. The area known as Tikaronto has been caretaken by the Anishinaabe Nation, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the Huron-Wendat, and the Métis. It is now home to many Indigenous peoples. We acknowledge the current treaty holders, the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. This territory is subject of the Dish with One Spoon, Wampum Belt Covenant, an agreement to peaceably share and care for the Great Lakes region. On behalf of the entire FOFS team and myself, it is an absolute honor to have you here with us. The events over the last few months have seen incredible changes across the film industry, and film festivals are no exception. During this time, our team at the Future of Film Showcase has been working diligently to source new options and methods in presenting a film festival this year. We're incredibly fortunate to bring FOFS 2020 on CBC GEM, making us the second film festival in Canada to partner with a Canadian broadcaster for a virtual film festival. We are happy to offer an even larger Canadian platform for both our filmmakers and sponsors. On behalf of our incredible team and filmmakers at the Future of Film Showcase, we are forever grateful to CBC for seeing the value of our festival and partnering with us to provide a platform for the emerging Canadian filmmakers we're proud to be showcasing. We're extremely humbled to be presenting some of Canada's newest and freshest original voices, while further enhancing and growing the ever-expanding Canadian filmmaking landscape through CBC's national audience. The Future of Film Showcase is a diverse community made up of vibrant, vocal, charismatic, talented individuals striving to showcase original content from a Canadian lens. Our purpose is to foster the future of emerging Canadian talent and fulfill our mandate by providing an exceptional platform to present bold and original short stories. Each year, a new cast of filmmakers walk in with new and different ideas, stories, and voices. It's amazing to us the level of talent that comes through each year, and we're incredibly fortunate to be amongst them and to be able to continue to learn and grow thanks to these remarkable individuals. It is my honor to announce our Executive Director, Emma Thornley.
Thank you very much, Eric. A future is a tenuous thing. It's a daunting prospect for any emerging artist at the best of times. Now, when it feels like uncertainty is the only certainty, the idea of the future is more intangible than ever. FOFS is proud to offer any stability we can to the filmmakers of tomorrow, but absolutely none of it will be possible without the generous support of our sponsors. If true courage is action in the face of fear, then true charity must be giving regardless of certainty. To all of our invaluable sponsors, our gratitude is beyond words, but we'll try to do it justice all the same. Thank you to this year's presenting partner, CBC. This year's selection is graciously hosted by CBC GEM, making our selected films available to everyone in Canada from coast to coast to coast. Thank you to our media sponsors, Astrolab Studios and Playback Magazine. Thank you to our key sponsors, Extradex Aluminum Core, Pemberton, and Bardiani Valves, some of whom have supported our festival for years. Thank you to our supporting partners, Fade In, Dancing Caribou Productions, and Production Walkies. Thank you to our industry partners, Cineplex Entertainment, William F. White International, the Canadian Media Producers Association, and Fate Pictures. Thank you to our festival partners, TIFF Next Wave and Toronto New Wave. Lastly, but certainly not least, thank you to our private sponsors, generous individuals who donated for the joy of filmmaking. We'll be sharing our love for each of these incredible sponsors throughout the festival, so keep your eyes peeled for more and join us in thanking them for their unparalleled generosity in fostering the future of Canadian filmmaking. It is now my great pleasure to introduce you to our Senior Programmer, Zac Goldkind.
Thank you, Emma. Gathering as we are online into a singular sphere, separated by the incorporeal, yet collective in our shared interests to engage with others' work. This has been and will be a continuing process of democratization, where the movie theater becomes a plugged-in country and maybe eventually hopefully, an internationally witnessed platform in the years to come. This momentary change we are experiencing, knowing the lengths to which powers well above our own are working at to bring back what we dignify as normalcy. This change offers something ambivalent, inundated by conflicting sentiments of nostalgia and prospect. What are we comfortable within versus how must we change that and learn to be comfortable anew? All of this sums into a rather dense abstraction of ideas that I don't believe we have had the time to fully consider and reconcile with in the face of systemic faculty becoming more and more transparent as the pandemic has persisted. However, what we do have here for the next 2 weeks is a grouping of works that, in their own way, deals with one half of this very cumbersome dichotomy. Each film presented very articulately refines a manner of confronting recollection, that nostalgia which maybe seeps into memory, that memory which perhaps envelops the nostalgia, seeking that comfortability as each future moment radically opposes the last. This is where these films find themselves at their most expressive. And whether that expression is through confronting generational secrecy, through reckoning with an idealism that's impossibilities rear its head, through sharing the suppressed beauties which exist only in one's mind as a product of the past, or through very pointedly observing the self and how it has and can change as the surrounding, enclosing world becomes increasingly amorphous. These are the visions brought by the filmmakers we have featured, the 7 very talented beings who, in these shorts, have so little time to find mannerisms all of their own. Rebecca Love, Connor Casey, Alicia Eisen, Carol Nguyen, Scott Fitzpatrick, Wong Wei Bin, and Simon Rosinski. These names are of those whose work you will see, work which, though made prior to any knowability of any virus, touches on perspective that contemporarily cascades our field of view. Work that extends empathic evocations of ourselves and asks you, the viewer, to do the work, to consider your own role, shaped by the distinct histories discussed within each film. We at FOFS would like to thank these filmmakers for allowing us to show their work. We would also like to thank our jury, made up of Sophie Ramvari, Albert Shin, and Scott Miller-Berry, 3 individuals whose dedication to the craft in our country proves itself with their own histories and work. Further and finally, of course, we'd like to thank you for logging on and participating in this event alongside us, the filmmakers, and all bodies involved in the process that has been FOFS 2020.
We hope you're able to sit back and enjoy our official selection and everything our festival has to offer this year. Thank you for supporting independent Canadian film.